As more vaccinations are given out, we are learning more about the side effects that people could see from the shot. Fox 12's Drew Marine spoke with Legacy Health about the spectrum of side effects that someone could experience. Drew, this is important because it could be a roadblock for people that are, hesitant or have reservations about getting this.
Yeah. Dr. Melinda Muller tells me that it is possible for someone to get a fever or swollen lymph nodes, but luckily she says those severe side effects aren't very common and most people are just going to experience a sore arm. Legacy Health has given more than 15,000 COVID-19 vaccinations, so they're now getting a better understanding of the side effects from it.
I do think that even though we're still ramping up and it came pretty quickly, I think we do have a fairly large scale experience now to show that it's safe.
Dr. Melinda Muller, the interim chief medical officer for Legacy Health, says when she got the vaccine, her side effects were pretty mild.
My arm was sore for several days, a little bit more than I expected. It felt more like when I got my tetanus shot than versus a flu shot. And I was tired. I got it in the morning, and I was tired that afternoon. Kind of went to bed a little early, but by the time I woke up the next morning, other than being a little sore, I felt just fine.
But Muller tells us there are a range of side effects someone may feel after being vaccinated.
Most people have the sore arm. Probably more than half are feeling a little tired or a little achy. The more severe feelings of feeling like you have a fever or feeling really sick is much less common.
Muller says she's seen a few employees have symptoms on the severe side, but again, she stresses it's rare.
Feeling like their throat's getting a little tight, rash and itching, kind of weird, and then feeling a little bit lightheaded is sort of kind of the spectrum there. And we have had a few times where we've had to take people to the emergency room just for precautionary. People have been fine, and that's been true across the country. So it's not common, but it's not, I would say, unheard of.
And if you do feel any side effects, Muller says more often than not, they're short-lived.
Feeling tender at the site is probably the thing that lasts the longest. Most people are feeling back to normal in a day or two.
And Dr. Muller wants to remind people, even after you get vaccinated, you still need to take those COVID-19 precautions like wearing a mask and social distancing. Live in Southeast Portland, Drew Marine, Fox 12 Oregon.